Hello everybody, I'm Ernest. So I was thinking today, now that I have a rear charger, can't see. Now that I have a real charger from Bear Creek Arsenal, this one is in 7.62 by 39, and this one is a rear charger, and that is Palmetto State Armory 223556. I started thinking about it, and I was wondering, which one do I prefer? Which one would I order again? And why would I? What are the benefits of a side charger? And I am a left-handed shooter, so you would think I would favor the side charger over the rear charger. Well, funny thing is, I found out I don't really prefer it. Now, not unless this thing had a scope on it, then I can start to see the benefit of a side charger, or at least for me. I guess it depends on what kind of shooter you are. But one of the downside of the side charger is you have to take the bolt off for the side charger in order for the bolt to come out. So if you want to clean it, maintain it, or whatever, you have to take the bolt off. So that's one thing. The other thing, the other disadvantage is it doesn't have a dust cap. Okay, so I mean, not that I'm doing prolonged outages where I'm going through the mud and all this kind of stuff, and dust and all that, and the gun gets real dirty. My guns don't. I'm just a recreational shooter, I guess is the best way to describe what I do. I just do it for plain fun. It seems to me that I prefer the rear charger. And one of the reasons why, well, is the dust cover, but the biggest reason is the maintenance. Is I can take the bolt out easily with no tools, and the advantage of a side charger just isn't enough for me to switch over. And I always put these oversized rear chargers anyway. So it's not, it's either for me grabbing from here and yanking back, or from here to grabbing back and yanking back. Now if I did have a full scope on here, then maybe, there's a little bit more reasoning for the rear charger. And not that Bear Creek has a bad idea, because it maybe for some people it will work, and it is an advantage. But I think I still prefer the rear charger, and that's coming from a left-hand shooter. Let me show you a little video, me exercising the weapon, and maybe some of y'all might even agree with me. All right, so I'm going to clear the weapon. It's clear. No ammo. Now, so here I am shooting, and let's say I get a jam, or I want to change the magazine or whatnot. That's all I got to do, even as a left-hand shooter, versus this. So like I said, the only where it might make a difference is if I had a scope. But look how I grab it. I don't, oh, sorry. Look how I grab it. I don't really think the scope would get that much in. And, you know, I guess if you're into some competition or something, maybe there's an advantage there. But I really don't see why I would go to a side charger now. Let me put the other one on and maybe you can see the difference, or if there isn't even any difference. Okay, so now I got the side charger on there. I noticed when I was doing that quickly that my chin was getting in the way, and I never noticed that because I never do those kind of quick maneuvers. I'm not in competition or anything, so I load a gun and I lift my head up. So that's the first time I kind of like try to keep my cheek down. So that's something I just learned just now, that yeah, if you're into competition, that you would have to get your head out of the way. So now that is easier. I have to give it that. But that's only because I'm doing it while it's resting on my cheek. I've never done that. I just now realizing that. So now I'm like thinking, do I really don't mind it having a tool to take it off to get to the bolt, because that's the one of my real concern. The dust cover, you know, I guess if you're in a harsh situation where you're getting a lot of dirt and mud and stuff like that, but I mean, realistically, I don't do stuff like that, you know. So now I'm confused. At first I was leaning toward the rear charger. I guess for the way I use it, this doesn't give me, you know, a reason to buy this over that. But it is easier to charge if I'm doing a quick change or a jam and I'm in a tactical situation for some reason. I don't know why I would be, but you know, I am in the military, but I'm in the Air Force, and my job doesn't really require me to be that great with a handgun. I have a beard because I'm a reservist, and we're doing teleworking now because they don't want us coming in. But anyway, that's another story. So I guess it's up to you now. Now that I've kind of come to realize it is a lot easier to charge when my cheek is resting. So that's a factor that I didn't think of when I was starting this video. I was thinking, well, you know, I don't see the reason I would go with a side charger, but I think I still would prefer the rear charger, just because I can take it apart easy. To clean the gun, to change the bolt, you know, anything like that. And unless you're into competition as a left-hand shooter, maybe, I don't know. So I thought I had a real clear decision here when I started this video. Now I'm kind of like, I guess it's up to you. It's a matter of preference. And that's why they make all these products for different individuals who would benefit from it. But anyway, I learned something. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.